Hi, I'm Joe, also known as the Almost Naked Cook. Today we're going to grill some potatoes outside on the charcoal grill. I won't be able to dress like this outside, but you'll get an idea on how to do these. I use small white potatoes. Okay, these are just about right. They're almost biteful, bite size I should say. They are easy to prepare and they taste absolutely wonderful when you're done with them. After they're cooked, they're great. And they also heat up very well, so you can put them in the fridge, come back later and have some. Alright, I have a gallon trash bag. I'm sorry, it's not a trash bag. I have a gallon Ziploc bag. I have some olive oil. And I have some kosher salt. And that's all I need, except cold water out of the tap. And this is the Scotch-Brite pad on the back of any sponge that you buy locally. And that's all I'm going to do. Wash them off, dry them a little bit, oil, kosher salt in the bag, and let them sit there and marinate for at least an hour. You can let them go after that even more if you'd like to, but you don't have to. Alrighty. I'm going to get a couple of paper towels to dry these off as I clean them up. And you can see that some of them have eyes on them. Just knock it off of there. Alright? They don't hurt you. They just look at you. Alrighty. One there. There. And you'll just see that I'm only knocking the dirt off and checking to see if they have eyes or any bad spots on them. That's about it. Alright, you don't need to see me clean all of these, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright, through the magic of editing, we have clean potatoes. They are all clean, almost dry. I'm not going to really worry about it. You shouldn't either. Alright, we're going to pick them up and put them in. That's all there is to it. Alright. This is the aforementioned, look at that one trying to escape, aforementioned gallon Ziploc bag. Okay. That's a whole bag of little potatoes, by the way. I don't know if I said that earlier or not, but that's what it is. Olive oil. A little olive oil goes a long way. You do not have to measure anything. Okay? It's not like you're going to use a teaspoon of this and a teaspoon of that, and it's got to be level. There is what the olive oil should do. Coat, I don't know if you guys can see that. It should coat the potatoes. That's what you're after. Just coat it. That's all. Alright. Last ingredient. A little bit of kosher salt. And I mean a little bit. Unless you really, really like salt. So, and that should be about it. Alright. This is pretty much the same thing. I'm going to try and get a lot of air out of here. Let me push this down. presto. Alright. You don't have to have a vacuum former or anything of that nature. All you want to do is get the salt moved around so it kind of gets to the potatoes that are left behind. You know, the less unfortunate ones. And we all have less unfortunate things around. So, actually, there it is. You can see the salt, the oil, and the potatoes. What do you do with it now? We're going to let it set at least an hour. Okay? That's all there is to it. Let it set at least an hour. Go outside, pour it right on a hot grill. Not on the hot side where the fire is, because all that oil will flame up. But just set it over on a cooler side, let them smoke or cook, depending on what you're doing. Okay, here we are. We're out at the barbecue grill, otherwise known as the Weber. I use this one for smoking, but today I wanted to burn it all off. Anything that was in there from over the winter just got burned off. A few hot coals left. Here is here are the potatoes that I prepared earlier, and we're just going to put them on here. Hopefully I don't melt the bag because I'm only working with one hand. Alright, there you go. Alright, that's good on the floor. That works. These over here will burn if you leave them there. Now see how I've got these over on the side? Okay. Okay, potatoes are done, or should be. We're going to test each and every one of them. Alrighty. If you pick them up and they feel a little spongy, they're done. And don't forget, look how little bit of coals I have left. Don't forget that you can always put them in the oven for a minute or two, put them in the microwave for a minute or two, not a minute, 30 seconds probably be fine. Should have gotten a bigger bowl, but there you have it. One bowl. Nice going, Joe. Everybody will see that I'm finally dressed. Around here, you have to, because of the children. Okay? There's just no two ways about it. So, yeah, get dressed. And there's a nice little bowl, enough for 2 people, of nice potatoes. They're easy to pick up and eat. 2 bites. 2 fingers, or you can cut them open. If you don't like the skins, cut them open and put butter and sour cream or whatever you like on your potatoes. Just remember, it's all about the food.